dear students, welcome back to my YouTube English channel, English with Malik sir. In the previous classes, in connection with the verb series, we have discussed about the definition of verb, the classification of verbs, and side by side the importance of action or dynamic verbs. We have already discussed that verb is the heart of our spoken and written English. Without verb, neither a clause nor a sentence can be formed. Therefore, it is very necessary on the part of students to know about the nature of different types of verbs, their classification and their forms, so that it will be comfortable to express at the time of speaking and writing. Okay, today's topic of discussion is present participle verbs. In the last class we have discussed that any action verb or dynamic verb or main verb has 5 forms. One is infinitive, second is simple present, third simple past, fourth that is past participle, and fifth present participle. Participles are of two types, present participle and past participle. Present participle, the verb form which takes ing as suffix at the end is called present participle. It expresses incompletion or imperfect or progressive action. It means the nature of present participle is to describe any action which is incomplete, imperfect, and side by side which is in progress, either in present or in past or in future. Progressive as well as perfect progressive aspects. Present participle form is used in both progressive and side by side perfect progressive aspects. Okay, yes. And how? Let's see any examples. The children are flying kites. Here we find present progressive. Mr. Das has been serving. Here the aspect is present perfect progressive. My mother was cooking at that time. Yes, it means in past action was continuing. It had been raining since morning. Here we find past perfect progressive action. Next come. We shall be shopping this evening. Here the speaker is expressing the future continuous action. The contractor must have been constructing the bridge for next 3 years. It means the future perfect progressive action. Yes. So here we find how present participle is not used in a present tense only. It is used in a present, past and future times to indicate continuous action in a progressive form and side by side perfect progressive aspects. Okay, it should be carefully remembered. At the time of using present participle, we should be very much careful in remembering all these very useful points. First, if there is E at the end of the verb, it is omitted while adding ing. Naturally, whenever there is E at the end of any action verb, yes, in that case that E is omitted and ing suffix is used to make a present participle. If there is a vowel before the last consonant letter of the verb, then the same consonant letter is repeated. Yes, we will see in examples. The another idea, if two vowels are there before the last consonant letter or at the end of the verb, yes, only ing is used. Yes, if two vowels are there just before the last consonant letter or just at the end of the verb, definitely we just use ing as a suffix. Okay. The last letters, that is IE of a single syllabic word, are removed and hyphen YING as is used as a suffix. If Y is there at the end of the verb, Y, definitely it remains unchanged. It means Y must be there and ING is used as suffix after Y. How? Let's see here any examples. Manage, managing. Here we find that E is at the end of the verb manage and therefore E is dropped and ING is used. Shop, here we find vowel and therefore the last consonant letter P is repeated. Shop, shopping. Set, setting. Here vowel E, therefore double T. Here two vowels, therefore no change. Hearing. Okay. See, seeing. Whenever two vowels, therefore here we find no change. Next, shoot. Here we have two vowels, therefore no change. Shooting. Meet. Here two vowels, therefore no change. Meeting. Greet. Yes, two vowels and greeting. Again, wait. Here two vowels, then no change. Study. You see here ends with Y, as we have discussed that if any action verb ends with Y, then no change is there. You see studying. Here YING. Yes, therefore we don't drop Y. Yes. Lie. Remember, yes, we have discussed that if IE is there at the end of a single syllabic word, IE two letters are dropped and YING is used. Again, similarly in the case of die, here we have two vowels. Die is also a single monosyllabic word and hence dying. YING. Cry. Yes, Y is here at the end, therefore no change. Here crying. Swim, swimming. Yes, these are the various interesting ways how we change a base verb into present participle verb. Okay? Yes. It should be carefully remembered and used at the time of writing. Yes, next come the second point. Present participle can be used as a gerund or verbal noun in a subject or that is object position of a sentence. Okay, how? As an object, it may be used after transitive verb or after a preposition. Remember, this is also very interesting fact. Swimming is a good exercise. Here, swimming is the subject, but it is a gerund or verbal noun. Swimming is here abstract noun indicating action and performing the role of subject. Okay. She enjoys dancing. She enjoys what? Dancing. Therefore, here object. But she is dancing. Dancing is the present participle expressing the continuous action, verb. But here she enjoys dancing. Dancing is here object and it is verbal noun or gerund. It is not verb. They prefer walking to running. It means they prefer walking than that of running. For walking and running, both are verbal nouns. They prefer what? Walking to running. I celebrated my birthday by cutting cake. Here, cutting is the object of the preposition by. He is good at teaching. Here, art is a preposition and teaching is a verbal noun or gerund, and it has been also used as a object of preposition. Verbal noun is used sometimes as subject, sometimes as a object. Okay, object of the verb whenever there is transitive verb, and whenever there is a preposition, then object of a preposition. I have thought about living. About is here preposition, and living is a verbal noun. Here living is used as the object of the preposition about. Present participle can be used as a verbal adjective to describe something which is continuing as well as a condition or purpose of a particular person or thing. Okay, present participle is used as a verb. Present participle is used as a verbal noun or gerund. Present participle is also used as an adjective. Then how? Let's see. It is also used to describe feeling of a thing. These are very interesting factors to be remembered. How the match was quite exciting or fascinating or interesting. You see, fascinating, interesting, and quite exciting, all these are adjectives. It means here the match created the feeling of excitement, fascination, and interest. Okay, the journey was tiring or boring. A running stream, here we find running is the adjective qualifying the stream, noun, and running stream means the stream which is running or flowing. Dancing girl, yes, dancing here adjective, and girl is the noun, the girl who is dancing or who was dancing. The action was in progress or is in progress. Dining table. Dining here adjective, table is the noun, means the table which is used for dining. Swimming pool. Here we find swimming adjective, and pool is the noun, pool which is used for swimming. Yes, these are the way how we find that present participle can also be used as an adjective. Similarly, a burning train, burning qualifies train, and a singing bird, singing qualifies bird, a dancing girl, dancing qualifies girl, a moving car, moving qualifies car, a floating boat, floating qualifies boat, sailing clouds, sailing qualifies clouds, piece of shocking or heartbreaking news, shocking or heartbreaking qualifies news, news is the head noun, etc. The last point of discussion, that is point 5. Present participle can be used as adverbial. This is another interesting idea. How? See in examples. Remember, and as we know, adverb or adverbials are used to qualify the verb. Then how? See here, the dog is running. Here, running is a present participle verb. How? Limping. Limping is the adverb. It qualifies running. My friends left the place laughing. Left is the simple past verb. My friends left the place. How? In which manner? Laughing. Here, adverb. She began crying after listening the news. Here, began is the verb. Crying is the adverb. Everybody wants. Here, wants is the verb. People praising them. Here, adverb. Yes, it is very natural factor. Everybody wants to be praised by others. My dear students, with this I conclude this segment. Hope you must have enjoyed this class. This is really very interesting. It is very essential not only for writing but also for speaking. That's why whenever we think about spoken English, we say perhaps it is something different. No, it is also a part and parcel of the grammar. And if we know these rules, then we can express very comfortably at the time of our speaking and writing. And as we have discussed that present participle verb form is not used as only as verb, it is used as verbal noun or gerund. It is also used as adjective or verbal adjective. It is also used as a adverb, that is, we may say verbal adverb. Okay, thank you for being with me. Wish you a happy and a healthy day ahead. See you in the next segment with another new item. Till then, goodbye.